Blessed day, everyone. Greetings to you in the name of the Father, the Creator, the Most High, Elah, Yah, Yod-Heh, Elohim, the Netter of Netter, God in your modern day name. Kodowish, 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 Yod-Heh, Sepa Yod. Kodowish, 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 Elohim, Sebayot, and in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Kodowish, 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 Adonai, Sebayot. This is Neophyte DAG, bringing you another message. Sound the trumpet. Yes, I said it. Sound the trumpet. Yes, sounding the trumpet. One more time. Sound the trumpet. Words only a man or a woman, a real one, can pronounce. That means any fallen spirit, any reptilian, any world leaders that are cloned as hybrid cannot pronounce this word, cannot stand in the presence of these words, cannot hide themselves from these words, I tell you. Sound the trumpet. Words only a man can speak. Man and woman coming back at the head of the table to rule this planet no more. Shall fallen reptilian hybrid run the planet no more. Done, done, done. Second Ezra 5 verse 4. But if the Most High grant you that opportunity to see that time when man and woman running the planet as the Adamic seed, dark skin, melanated people, if he grant you that time to live and see this time, that signal there end. This is the signal for when the rule of the reptilians, of the hybrids, of behemoth up in the lower fourth, and leviathan on the third dimension, giving all kind of trouble. If you shall be granted to live, you shall see after the third trumpet has been sounded, firmly decided that the trumpet shall be sounded. You're getting your trumpet back. That third trumpet, the third dimension, that veil that has been put up, locking your ear as a physical being. And the third heaven, where the reptilian behemoth has been hiding. But when that third trumpet is sound, open up the veil, let the light pour in, and let it shine upon the children of Israel. You hear me? You hear me? Though the sun, though the sun, though the sun shall suddenly shine again in the night. That's your sign you're waiting for. You hear me? Did I sound a weak trumpet? Did my trumpet sound weak? I'll ask you again. Sounding the trumpet. Third trumpet. Third trumpet. Opening up back for the children of Israel. Firmly decided. Yes. Second Ezra 5 verse 4. That's your first sign. This sign must happen before you move a muscle, twitch a finger, and go after any craft, anyone coming with signs and wonders. Signs and wonders. Suddenly, when the sun should be gone, it shall be shining again in the middle of the night. That is your sign coming. I'm going to tell you more about your sign. Second Ezra 1 verse 14. I gave you at the time of Moses a pillar of fire before that great 100 full day. That's my great day coming for the children of Israel. Dreadful day coming for these fallen spirits, these reptilian beings, these hybrid leaders, world leaders, running up and down, giving all kind of problems to the children of Israel. And Jacob, great wonders coming your way, children. This is your time when you shall be saved, shall be delivered. This is your signal. Great wonders I have done among you, children of Israel. Did you forget? Did you forget? I gave you light in a pillar of fire, a pillar of light. 12 of them I sent down, and I will be sending back down for you. But before those 12 light come, you shall see sunlight, daytime, even though it's midnight. 48 hours of non-stop sunshine, daylight, daylight, daylight. Yes, that's coming your way, children of Israel. 2nd Ezra 1 verse 4 and 5. The word of those, the Lord Melchizedek, Yehovah, came unto Ezra. Now it's coming back unto you. Go and declare to my people. You hear me? Jacob, Israel, declared unto you. Do you hear me? Children of Israel, children of Lewis, did you hear? That's the people of thought waiting for their pillar of light to be given back unto them. Was it not I, those who brought them out of the land of America, where they been kept under bondage? I brought them out, and I'm gonna bring them out again. I brought them out in old Egypt, and I'm bringing them out in new Egypt, in the United States of America. I will bring them out, firmly declared unto you, firmly declared back unto you, firmly decided in your favor. So, no matter how much Lucifer, fallen angel, landing their spacecraft on this planet before your great sign come, you're not moving a muscle. You're not twitching at all to see them come, because their craft is not what you are waiting for. Your sign, your first great sign, 48 hours of non-stop daytime, non-stop sunlight. Whoever coming in craft before that sign shown to you, not coming for you, coming for someone else, not the children of Israel, not Jacob is coming for someone else. So Lucifer, I have cast out into this world. Chapter 6 of the sealed portion. Cast him out. So he's down here with you, playing two roles in the 4th dimension, the 3rd heaven, and down on the 3rd dimension. That's where he is. Leviathan on the 3rd dimension. Behemoth on the 3rd heaven, which is a 4th, lower 4th dimension. Yes, he knows the law. He knows the eternal law, and he knows your sign, and he's gonna give you some fake sign, some false sign to trick you, but he cannot trick you outside of the law. He knows the eternal law, and he must abide by them. Those who want to return back to their Father and back to the Lord, he cannot prevent you. No matter what he come with, and no matter what he let the world leaders that's running around in the hybrid bodies he created for them, can't do you nothing. Chapter 8, verse 50 of the sealed portion. Those spirits who followed Lucifer that will be cast out of the river Euphrates. They were cast out of heaven. Now they're being cast out of the 3rd dimension. Sound the 3rd trumpet. sounding it on them. They're getting out of America. Unconfined in America, we're getting them unconfined, taking them out. They rebelled against the plan of the Most High. Can't stay in America no more, rebelling against the Most High plan when he said America is the new spiritual kingdom. Verse 51, they are led by Lucifer, and they make every attempt that they can to trick you, to lie to you, children of Israel, children of Jacob, and answer your prayers when you're praying for all kind of vain, useless things. They come, answer your prayer with their own kind of law. You don't need their law right now. Dash way all the physical things they've been giving you, all the way from house and land and money and sex and drugs, every one of it. Put it away. Time to get yourself ready for your sign that is coming. That 48 hours of sunlight coming. And if you miss that sign, you are stuck here with these fallen beings for 12 months. Guidance of the Holy Ghost coming to you now. But their authority will get you kicked out of the kingdom that's waiting for you. Hey, knock again. Keys of Enoch, 319-106. City structures of light. Those pillars of light that the Lord sent then, and he's sending back for you now. From below the ocean, from heaven shall it be revealed unto you at that time, at a time when the forces of Lucifer shall come back to the surface of the planet to come give you religion, the new one that is coming up with, saying through the WEF that is standing in as a hybrid for him, telling you the Bible is fake, it is not good, and we're coming up with new Bible. Yes, with new Bible. That's what they had prepared for you. But I sound the trumpet and that. Go back to sound the trumpet and you see what he has planned up with all his things waiting for you. He has political strength that he wants to rebuild using you. But it shall not work. He shall try to accelerate his plan before 2025, 2026, so he can get back control over where? The third trumpet. Three-dimensional man, the space that you are in right now. That's why I came to sound the third trumpet. Keys of Enoch, 319-107. This would take place at the time when the vehicles, the spacecraft, the magnetic craft of the falling ones, the unrighteous ones, the reptilians, the hybrid will come from their resting place upon the earth, which is where America and the rest of the planet. Some of them in Russia as well. But we're staying with America, inspiring all those who are seeking material things. That's why I tell you, get rid of your lust and your enticement for material things. Money, get that out of your mind. Sex, get it out of your mind. Drugs, get it out of your mind. Big life, celebrity lifestyle, partying, get it out of your mind. Go back to your fast. Hold fast until your pillar of light come. Hold fast until your pillar of light come. You hear me? Hold fast until you get your first sign. 48 hours of non-stop daylight. Fear. That's what he's coming with. His first point of duty is to instill fear in you. 2 Timothy tell you, the Most High did not give you no spirit of fear. He gave you power, sound mind, and love. Fear can't work this trip, Lucifer. It can work on the unprepared, but if they get the message now and prepare themselves and persecuting those who are chosen of Yod-Het Vavu-Het, Yod-Het Vavu-Het, Yod-Het Wah, Yehovah. That's who he's going to go after. But do you think he's going to succeed going after those people when those said, I shall make you have power over everything, the fowl of the air, the FOUL of the third heaven. You're getting back power over them. And the one in Europe, you're getting power over. The fish of the sea. Fish of the sea, CSEA, single European act. You're getting control over Europe as well. And Earth, North America, Turtle Island, as called by the original copper color skin indigenous people, American. That's the people that's gonna get back control over Earth. So co-citizenship for the heavens is yours. You're getting back your connection to your Father's kingdom. Nothing can stop it. Firmly decided. Moving forward, since he wants to go bring spacecraft and flying vessel to come show off himself on you, like him running up and down with big time vessel. Lower category of craft he's coming with. Flying saucer, low on the totem pole. Children of Israel, the watchers, the brilliant one, the ones of light, the brothers of light, they're on this planet waiting to get turned back on. To say, brothers of light, time to work. You got your craft waiting for you by the pyramid of Giza. You hear me? You got your craft waiting for you by the pyramid of Giza. The Lord told Melchizedek, told you in the emerald tablet, below the pyramid, I buried my Merkabah. Below the pyramid, I buried my Merkabah, waiting for the children of Israel, the elect saints, with King Louis at the time. Come back. Turn that Merkabah on. Turn that Merkabah on. Turn that Merkabah on. Take care of every vessel of lower quality on this planet. Firmly decided. Coming back, children of Israel, with your etheric craft, your Merkabah, your vehicle of light. That's your vehicle at the number one category. Number two are those who are traveling from dimension to dimension or planet to planet, but limited because they're going from dimension to dimension, interlocking world, connecting those Merkabahs. They can go between dimensions. But what Lucifer coming with now? But what he's coming with right now? Flying saucers! That's what he's coming with. He's bringing a knife to a gunfight. He's bringing a knife to a gunfight. But if you don't know, you got bigger vehicles waiting for you to take care of his flying saucer and everything else he want to bring in to the third dimension. Flying saucer is not from outer space. Local as local can be, belong to the third dimension, can't even go above the lower fourth, which is not from other worlds, but it's from where? Ancient polar paradise, way up in the Canada region, where they go dig up in Russia, those that were buried in ice in America, as a few of their own that Lucifer brought in Colorado. Those are the flying saucers flying up above and him running his mouth off. Oh, UFO now exists. Whoa, they are UAP. But before, they did not exist. They were weather anomaly. Oh, figment of your mind. Swamp gas. All kind of excuse they were given back then. No, willing to come tell you, flying saucers exist to come frighten you. So, you're waiting to see who is coming out of those craft, whether Enki or Enlil. None of them are brothers of light. None of them our brothers of light, anybody coming before your first sign, 48 hours of light, non-stop daylight, non-stop sunlight, that's your first sign. Anyone else coming before that time, coming for himself, not sent by no brothers of light, and it's not no brothers of light coming in no MERKABAH vehicle of light. MERKABAH, outer space, interdimensional. That's the MERKABAH. The second one is only interdimensional, and the third one locked in on the third dimension and the lower fourth. That's it. Can't go no further than that, but it's been a menace to us because we think it's a big time craft that is flying around. Small fries! That's what he's flying around. Don't let him fool you, because you don't have your etheric vision as yet to see what he got going on in the lower fourth dimension. Showing off. He's gonna come back on the third to come impress you. Trick you about your sign and make you run. Go bow down to him because he's flying some craft that you're not familiar with. The sun has entered Aquarius by the procession of the equinox. More moisture will be eliminated from your visual vibration. You will become more intense in seeing visual, spiritual things, thus producing an extension of your present sight. You open up your eyes, your third eyes, to see the etheric vision where your vehicle is parked up waiting for you, and these boys of fallen spirit, the hybrid human, cannot go touch your vehicle, waiting for you, ready for you to come and conquer with ease those invaders locally and from out of space. Coming here with children of Israel. You think the Most High joking? Keys of Enoch 309 verse 26 verse 27. That's how you travel, children of Israel. That's how you travel. That's your MERKABAH coming for you. That's your description. You do not travel in flying saucers. Don't travel in those children of Israel. You travel in MERKABAH. Your MERKABAH, according to Metatron, large bio satellites up to 50 miles in length and 12 miles in diameter. Cover your sky, blot it out. That's what's coming in your direction. Not no flying saucer coming to your planet. Didn't it say that? Coming to your planet. MERKABAH, not flying saucers. Your MERKABAH, come after your signs, children of Israel. Bio-satellite of living condition, living environment to fit everyone need. If you like cold place, it's on your bio-satellite. If you like hot places, on your bio-satellite. If you want beach, it's on there as well. All living condition for the children of Israel. Taking you off the surface of the planet until the planet get wiped up and cleared up and cleaned up and been detoxified. Then bring you back to the surface of the planet. Verse 55, 301 of the keys of Enoch. This is the mothership now. This is the mothership now. Not the small bio-satellite. Go, make your way, children of Israel. I tell you, you don't fly around in no flying saucer. You don't travel by no flying saucer. You travel by magnetic. No magnetic. No magnetic only. No magnetic only. No. You travel by etheric vehicles of light. That's how you travel. Gigantic mothership. What? 50 to 500 miles long in length. children of Israel, when you see them over your sky, make sure your heart is strong. Blot out everything you can see for 500 miles. That's what's coming to your planet, the biosatellite, to do the heavy lifting work, and the mothership to anchor over America, to let the fallen angels know. MERKABAH time. Children of Israel coming your way. You think your father joking when he said sign and wonders coming to you to remove you from the surface of the planet? The occupants are to be removed from the surface of the planet while he destroy and wipe and cleanse the planet clean. Telling you, make sure you get yourself ready, so when your MERKABAH vehicles of light, the biosatellite, come to pick you up and drop you off at the mothership, make sure you're vibrating in the right frequency. Clear up your thoughts and get rid of wickedness. So if these flying craft, so if these flying saucers think they can come to this planet and come take it over out of their mind. Children of Israel, when you don't know your father information and the record that he leave for you, these beings can come and put up them chests on you. But go back to what the Lord leave you as his record. Go back to what the Father leave you as their record. Tablet 5 of the Emerald Tablet, the dweller of Unal. That's Dr. Doriel he's talking about. Yes! Dr. Doriel, he is Horlet, the dweller. Horlet, the dweller, has talked about in the Emerald Tablet of Thoth, dweller of Unal. Yes, Unal is coming up back in the Atlantic Ocean by the Bermuda Triangle area. That's the area of light connected back to America. That's coming your way as well, children of Israel. But before that happened, Israel, the elect, the saints, the helpers, at the helm of it, at the head of it, King Louis, coming to get this part of the prophecy done. Raise thy thought, raise thy to light. The children of Israel, deep beneath the rock of the Giza pyramid, I buried my MERKABAH vehicle of light, etheric vehicle of light, waiting over the spaceship. I erected a marker, the Sphinx, telling them where I buried my spaceship in the fifth dimension. So when they get their etheric vision back, so they can see this MERKABAH, my spaceship, to be brought forth when the time shall arise, oh God. Arise, oh God. Arise, oh God. Oh, I'm telling you, arise, oh God. Yes, this is waiting for you. The need shall arise, oh God. Arise. No, you. Oh, my elect saints of the children of Israel. King Louis, in the future, invaders shall come as given unto you in Revelation 9 from out of the deep with them flying saucers. Come then, awake, children of Israel, awake, children of Israel, arise, oh God, yes, arise, oh God, awake, I tell you, arise, oh God, wake, who has wisdom, wake, who has knowledge, wake, who has understanding, bring forth my spaceship and conquer the invaders with ease. Firmly decided, children of Israel, that the space MERKABAH vehicle you have waiting for you. Firmly decided, for you, children of Israel, the elect saints. Arise, O gods. Arise, O gods. Arise, O gods. Children, you don't need to run after no flying saucer created by man of man on the third dimensional plane. Your etheric Merkabah is from out of space, different dimension of time, different creation of time, firmly decided. That's who coming. Arising, O my people, and wake up and come get your Merkabah and get rid of these falling 200 million that will be running loose on your planet, wreaking havoc. Firmly conquer them with ease. Your sign. These are all your signs coming. Sign 1 and sign 2. That's the one you're concerned with. Those are the signs that you're waiting for. You're not moving a muscle, not twitching a finger, not running to no craft when your sign has not occurred. That's your first sign. One day, one night, and another day of continuous, non-stop, daytime, non-stop sunlight. At midnight, there was a cry, because at midnight it was still sunlight, and they cried, say, the bridegroom is here. The pillars of lights are here, because they come after this event in number 1. One day, one night, another day of continuous daytime. The next night, then the appearance of your 12 pillars of fire, pillars of light, pillars of cloud. Same name used interchangeably throughout your Bible. That is your 2 signs you're waiting for before you go out and go meet any craft or any other thing coming to meet you. But children of Israel, you get your record back. Children of Israel, book of Helaman, chapter 14, verse 2, tell you, behold, he said unto them, behold, I give to you a sign for 5 more years. Go, met Prince King Louis. That's the 5 years that come, starting from when you go back to Revelation 8, verse 1. Half an hour of silence in heaven. That brings you up from the year 2000, when the 7th seal is open. 20.83 years. That's half an hour. Because 1,000 years on earth is a day in heaven. And if you do the math for 30 minutes, divide that 1,000 by 48 or 24, and then you divide your results by 2. Still the same. It gets you to 20.83 years. That's the amount of time that the silence lasts for. October 30th, 2020. That's when the silence done. 5 years after the silence cometh the Son of Man. Add 5 years to 2020, 2025, leading into 2026. So that's the time when your sunlight is gonna be for 48 hours. So anybody coming before that time, send them back. They cannot come to you without being a part of the sign that your father give unto you. Chapter 14 of the book of Helaman, verse 3. Yes, and behold, I give unto you for a sign. There shall be great light in heaven. Your pillar of light, your pillar of fire, your pillars of cloud, they shall be in the skies. 12 of them up in the sky waiting for you. That's your sign. But the night before your sign shall come, there shall be what? No darkness at all. Sunlight running on top of sunlight. Daylight going all way until the next day. It shall appear as if it was a day. No darkness, no night. Verse 4. Therefore, there shall be one day, a night, and a day, as if it were one day 48 hours of non-stop daylight. That's your first sign before your great lights appear. So, if any craft, anyone that's not connected with Prince Louis coming to you with no argument, but they are messiahs and they are coming to deliver you, send them back. Send them back. Tell them you're waiting for your Father's sign given back unto you. Book of Element, chapter 14, verse 3 and 4. That shall be to you a sign. There shall be 2 days and a night. Nevertheless, the night shall not be dark. Nevertheless, the night shall not be dark. Firmly decided. 48 hours of non-stop daylight. That's what you're waiting for, children of Israel. So when this organization, this corporate dead people come to you in the pyramid of evil, Dagon, dragon, if you add the R between the D and the A, Draco, serpent, reptilian, Lucifer, devil, if they come to you, his fallen angel friends, Azazel and his disciple, and the hybrid, the Benelli, the Canaanite, the Cain, the papacy, the vicar of Christ, Jezebel, and they tie themselves up with the word leaders, big corporation, big banks, big pharmaceutical. They are coming to you with organized religion. Those are the ones waiting for that spacecraft to come frighten you with it, make you say, whoa, this is a big deal. They are from outer space. I need to tie myself with them. No, nothing goes like that. No go so. Nothing goes like that. No go so. Don't you know the unrighteous, the pyramid of evil, shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Don't you know these unrighteous evil beings shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? So don't let them rob you of your inheritance to your kingdom. Firmly decided this. Ezekiel 29 verse 3. Speak, I say, my Lord. Speak unto them, I say, my Lord. Speak unto them. I am against thee, O Pharaoh king Leviathan. I am against thee, O Pharaoh king of Egypt. Egypt is America. Everyone knows that Egypt, the modern day Egypt, is the new day Egypt, is the same Egypt. And they went over to Egypt in the Middle East to build another one. But the original Egypt is in America. Everybody knows that. So Pharaoh king of America, I am against thee, that great dragon, that great Lucifer, that great Leviathan, that lieth in the midst of his domain, in that ocean, and in the river Euphrates. That's where it is. I am going to cast you out. I'm coming to cast you out. Moving on. Isaiah 27 verse 1. In those days, which is a time of Aquarius, which started in the year 2000, the Lord with his great strong sword, his powers, right hand power, his power with the 5 elements, earth, air, water, fire, spirit, shall punish Leviathan, I say, shall punish Lucifer and his kingdom on earth. We're already kicking them out. Behemoth, he's getting kicked out of heaven. He's coming down here at the request and at the teleporting of Leviathan, teleporting him, Behemoth, on the 3rd dimension. We're gonna get to that sooner, but punishing Leviathan, that piercing who? Serpent, that snake, that serpent. If you don't think Leviathan is in the reptilian body, how many times have we come across the word serpent, reptile associated with Leviathan. Moving forward, even Leviathan, that crooked what? Serpent, again being used and told you what Leviathan is. And he, Leviathan, shall be slain by the Most High and of the Lord. The Lord is telling you, Leviathan, what's coming. The Lord shall slay the dragon, so you can't miss. It's called a dragon, it's called a serpent, it's called Leviathan, it's called a reptile, the reptilian. All the same in Isaiah 27:1. All the same, Isaiah 27:1, sum up all the name in one place. And where is it right now? Where is Leviathan hanging out? In the sea, the midst of the sea. That's where he's hanging out. Where's that sea? It's called the Euphrates River, aka the Gulf of Mexico. You hear me again? AKA the Gulf of Mexico. That's where he's hanging out, and he shall be cast out. I will put hooks in thy jaw, O Leviathan, and I shall draw you up out of that river, that dominion, that cave, that cleft in rock that you dwell in and you're hiding in and doing all your business on the third dimensional planet from there. And you're doing it under the name again, Dagon. Whichever name you want to use, still the same. Dragon. Dagon, put the R between the D and the A, and you get dragon. Still the same. I'm pulling you up, and I'm bringing you out of the clefts of the rock. I'm going to cast you out of your dominion, and therefore you have to come to the surface of the earth and let the people know who you are, who have been deceiving them for 6,480 years. Job 41 verse 1. My Lord, Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, can't you draw out Leviathan with the hook? Can't you draw out that Luciferic empire with the hook? Can't you draw them out? And the Lord says, yes, I shall draw them out. He answered in Ezekiel 29:4, I'm going to draw them out with that hook, bringing them up out of the vicinity of the earth, exposing them to everybody. And they're going to come on the surface of the earth to deceive in their final act, their grand finale act. But they're being pulled out with that political power and that control over the elements to break up the earth. So they have to come up because their dwelling places are disrupted. Putting together Ezekiel 29 verse 3 and Ezekiel 29 verse 4, it tells you that river dragon, the crocodile, another reptile again, the name given by Milton for the king of Egypt. We already established Egypt is America. Egypt is America. That's where the dragon, aka Dagon, is residing, and he shall be brought up out of his dwelling place that is in the river Euphrates, the Gulf of Mexico. Revelation 9 verse 14, if you don't believe me, that he's there, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, let loose the four fallen angel kingdom, which are bound in where? Which are they locked up where? Which are they dwelling where? Which are they hiding where? In the great river Euphrates. That's where they're hiding. If you had seen my land contract video that I showed you where your land is located, it told you part of your land, the children of Israel land, is in the river Euphrates, which is the Gulf of Mexico. When you match up the topography for ancient Assyria with modern day America, Euphrates, Gulf of Mexico. So children of Israel, they're currently dwelling on your land. Children of Israel, they're currently dwelling in your land. So the Most High and the Lord have to root them up because the land is going back to you. That's what coming your way. The dragon have no more power over you. Anybody tied to the dragon has no power over you. Oh, children of Israel, That's what the Father is letting you know now. When that dove descend upon you, on top of that pyramid in Colorado, people. Your pyramid, your central pyramid, is in Colorado, waiting for that dove to come down on it and give you back spiritual light, spiritual kingdom in the United States of America. Keys of Enoch 4573, as I told you, that dove is moving from Giza, Egypt, to America, Midwest, Colorado. But we have some unwelcome guests. Wedged in, fastened in, secure in. But we have some unwelcome guests. Fully comfortable, snuggled and tucked in our holy land. Fully snuggled and tucked in and nice and comfy, watching big screen TV in our holy land. But they have to move. Eviction notice has been handed down. Time for you to move. So you better move before these fires show up. That's what we're here to tell you today. Galilee! That's what the Holy Land is called, which is America. We're gonna get there, people. Galilee, the real Galilee, is not in no Palestine, in no Egypt. They make that one up for you to give you a false narrative. But we're not here to discuss their lies. Truth on top of truth now, children of Israel. The ancient America by Dr. M. Doriel tells you Galilee that is spoken of in the Christian Bible was not the Galilee of no Palestine, not at all. Let them keep that one over there. Let we talk about the real Galilee, the town of Nazareth. The town of Nazareth did not exist until 300 years ago, after they come up with crucifixion story. That has been historically proven. There is no Nazareth in no Palestine over there. No crucifixion story happen either. John 19 verse 34 tell you, no crucifixion happened. It's you that was crucified. When they took your Adam, your Hebrew, your Nazarite from you, given unto you in esoteric writing, the soldier, as they put it, pierced your side, and forth came blood, which is what? Miriam, your Holy Spirit. Blood came out of you. Then also come out, which we didn't catch until this time when we get back the Spirit of truth on us. We catch the water, came out as well. We all know water cannot come out when someone stab you. When someone stab you, there is no water coming out of that wound. So that water has to be something else. We know now what it is. That's Aaron. That is your willpower, your masculine energy, your chokma. In our words, we call it bread, the life force, the etheric energy, your essence, your ba. That's what leaked out. And you were spiritually dead from that point because you need Aaron and Miriam in order for you to function. Your MERKABAH and you being a Hebrew. So that's your Jesus story in a nutshell. But we're not here to discuss no Jesus story. Moving on, page 22 of that book. Books of wisdom and ancient knowledge told us the real Galilee and the Nazarenes who occupied Galilee called the name of that place Holy Land. Galilee is the Holy Land. That's the name they give it. From time and times before now, time immemorial. It was said America has been the great spiritual land in that age at the time immemorial, and now in the new golden age, America is the Holy Land still. That's the real Galilee for you, the real Holy Land. Let me read it again. From time immemorial, it was said America has been the great spiritual land, the great Holy Land. In that age that passed thousands and thousands of years ago, and even now, when the Father is moving back the dove to where? Midwest America. That's your Holy Land for you. Where in the Holy Land it's going to be? Where is your Holy Land? We're going to get to that soon, oh children of Israel. This is going to happen before the Armageddon get into full swing. The Armageddon has already started, people. From them give you your full COVID, that's when, so they're kicking things in high gear. We go to another book, Messiah Agadoth. That's your Hebrew name for your Son of Man, for your Messiah coming at your time. Page 18 of that book. Your Messiah, which is a black man, a person of color, a copper color skin, brown race, Nazarene, is gonna come where? In Galilee. So if Galilee is in America, he has to come in America. Did he come in America? Yes, he did. He came to Nineveh, which is Jacksonville, Florida. We'll get to that real soon. But the ancient Galilee was the ancient continent of what? America. Of what? America. That's where your Galilee is. Children of Israel, Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma were inland sea. There were ocean area in those states that you're looking at right now. They were covered with water, but we'll get to that too. What was the ancient Holy Land of Melchizedek who gave you that Hebrew language? It was Atlantis and America. Hear me again? It was Atlantis and America. That's the Holy Land. Galilee, that's the Holy Land. Galilee, where the Nazarenes are. You're on your own land, people. You're on your holy land. You are the Nazarenes. Why you think none of the Back to Africa movement ever work? The Most High make sure he get all his seed in the Holy Land, in Galilee, so they can be Nazarenes again. They came from all over the planet and they all congregate here in Galilee at this time so they can be Nazarenes once more in the Holy Land. That's you, my people. That's why I ask you, who are you, O children of Israel? Who are you? Where your Holy Land is right now. Where is your Holy Land right now? I ask you, where is your Holy Land? Where is your holy city? Rocky Mountain! Rocky Mountain! That's where your Holy Land is. That's where your Zion is. That's where your New Jerusalem is. It's on the Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain is in Galilee, America. But that's where your holy city is. Rocky Mountain was considered by the ancient race as the great Holy Land. That's where your Galilee is. That's where you Nazarenes are going to be. That's where someone is on the land overstaying their welcome and don't want to live before those lights show up in the sky to fully evict him. But that's where your Holy Land, also called Azareth, when you read it in 2nd Ezra. Azareth, that's the Holy Land, where the 10 tribes came from England, Western Europe, and came to Azareth during the time of Moses' Exodus. That's where they came. Rocky Mountain, Colorado, America, United States of America. But we're not done yet. Page 14, 15 of that book. One pyramid is on your land, my people. A pyramid is on your land, oh children of Israel. West of the Grand Canyon. It still exists there. It's still there until this day. And someone else is feeding off the energy of that pyramid. 40 miles in length is that pyramid. Half a mile in width is that pyramid. That pyramid is 4 times bigger than the pyramid of Giza. 4 times bigger than the pyramid of Giza. It's on your holy land in Colorado. Rocky Mountains, Colorado, in the Grand Canyons area. That's where your pyramid is. It still exists in another dimension of time, ready for that Merkabah vehicle to go on top of it and give it back its eye of horrors. Waking up back, America has the Holy Land. That's where your pyramid is, my people. That's where your pyramid is. 4 times as large as the pyramid of Giza. It was the great central pyramid of America and of the entire world. They're moving it now from Giza pyramid back to the first pyramid, which is in America, which is in Rocky Mountain, Grand Canyon area. I tell you people, you're the firstborn. You were born in America. That's where the first root race landed, and you set up pyramids, and you're coming back home. Oh, children of Israel, you're back home as well. Now this is where your pyramid is. Take a look at the map. Take a good look at the map. Look at where your holy city, Zion, New Jerusalem is. Take a look at it. That's where the Rocky Mountain area is. That's in Colorado. That's in the Grand Canyon area in Colorado. But what I want you to look at as well is right next to it is the city of Denver. That's the city I want you to pay close attention to. That is right next to your pyramid. Pay close attention to Denver, because at Denver, someone has nested themselves. Someone has built their underground cliffs. Someone has built their deep bunkers underneath your holy land, and is snuggled in, well comfortable, drawing the energy from your pyramid and using that energy against you, oh children of Israel, to keep you under his bondage and his affliction. But no more, oh Lucifer, no more, oh Leviathan, no more fallen angel, no more you're snuggled in, tight and comfortable, watching us under your demise. No more, no more. Under Denver, Colorado, the secret tunnels under the airport in Denver, running up and down on your Rocky Mountain energy, snuggled right next to it, grabbing up all your energy, grabbing up all your energy, emanating from your holy city, Nazareth, Zion, New Jerusalem, in the Rocky Mountain, your holy land. That's where he built his nest, and his nest has to be turned upside down. Time to leave that nest. They have no idea, yes? We have no idea, yes? But now we have that idea as to where you are and why you're built up there. No more. You are going to keep our holy city under hostage in our holy land. Underground bases you are built up in Cheyenne Mountain, in Rocky Mountain, in Grand Canyon. No more. No more. No more. Time for you to flee. Time for you to leave. We know what's under our feet now. We know what you built up by the Rocky Mountain in Denver, Colorado, seeping in on our holy city. But the MERKABAHs are coming to help clear you out. So, no more myth and no more legend about who's underneath there, because the Most High told us that you're there and you're gonna have to leave. That you're there and you're gonna have to leave. Lizard people, if you wanna call yourself that. Leviathan, if you wanna call yourself that. Dagon, if you wanna call yourself that. In Judges, you were the one that gave Delilah power over us. You put Delilah in all kind of problem, and you push her, and you push her, and you push her, which is the Caucasian race, to afflict us and keep us under bondage, because you paid her off. Judges 16 verse 18 told us you gave her money to keep her hush. Hush money can't work no more. Can you stay in the holy city anymore and cause Esau to keep us under bondage using your power that you give unto Esau? Red and red combine. Red and red combine, as told to you in Genesis and in Revelation. Both of you are red, but no more that red can work, because I told my people, the children of Israel, no red color. I'm not coming for no one covered in red, no red vibration, none of that. Underground bunkers at your Denver airport, seeping up people of Israel, your energy emanating from your central pyramid, which is located in the Rocky Mountains, Colorado. Eviction notice has been duly given unto you. So when we get to Revelation 9 verse 14, shouldn't be a surprise to you that the Most High said, send the angel, send the orphanim to cast them out. That's what's coming your way. Whoever under Denver Airport, whoever under the Rocky Mountain, whoever under the Grand Canyon, whoever in the holy city, whoever in the holy land, and you're not supposed to be there because your vibration is red, you're loosening out of it. Cast out. That's what the angel got permission to do. Cast out those 4 fallen angels. 4 faces they have up in there, trying to mimic your 4 faces. Cast out their ships that they're mimicking with 4 faces. Not like your MERKABAH, O children of Israel. Cast them out, which were locked up in your river Euphrates. But it's talking about Denver, Colorado. I'll take you there, children of Israel. If you go back to that book that I read from, it told you parts of Texas, Oklahoma, eastern parts of Kansas, and Arkansas were underwater. So, if you want to know where these 4 fallen angels mimicking your 4 faces in one are hiding in your river Euphrates, let's go on the journey. Children of Israel, also note again, if you go back to Messiah Agadoth, your Hebrew name for your Messiah, Prince Louis in his English name, that book told you in the ancient continent of America, when Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma were all underwater, inland sea, that's what it meant. Bring these 2 together. It gives you Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, East Kansas, Arkansas was all underwater. They were inland sea. So this is what we get for river Euphrates. Go back to the topography of ancient Assyria. On the right-hand side of that peninsula shape was what they call Tigris River, the Assyrian Sea. That's the name of it as well. And on the left-hand side was the Euphrates River. That's what it was back then. That's what it was back then. If you look for a peninsula shape in the United States of America, North America, the only place you're gonna land on is Florida. That's the only peninsula shape in your United States of America. Because Assyria back then is taking over and being replicated by America. Now that's the genealogy. That's the genealogy told unto you. The signs of Jonah is the signs of your son of man now in your genealogy of time. River Euphrates in Jonah time. On the left-hand side, on your peninsula shape, Florida on the left-hand side is what you call the Gulf of Mexico, which is what you have to call to match it up back to the time of Jonah, Euphrates River. Now that we get that part settled, let's go to here now. Here is your Gulf of Mexico, your Euphrates River. But you have to go back to the time of your holy land, which tells you Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Eastern Kansas were underwater leading up to your holy city. That's how you get the ancient Assyria, Gulf of Mexico, River Euphrates in your modern day time. This is what it looked like when you flood those areas with water, because they were underwater at the time of your holy city, Zion, New Jerusalem. So, where it brings you back to Colorado, that's where your Euphrates River. Colorado, that's where your Euphrates River at your time leads up to, right up to Colorado, where they shall be cast out. Those four angels running up and down, trying to misidentify themselves as your four faces. No more their spacecraft and them have to exit your holy land before those Merkabahs show up. So that's the time period they are being given now to exit through the river Euphrates, which is where they're at in Colorado. Come out. That's the notice that they've been given. Come out. You're gonna be cast out of the Holy Land. The Holy Land, Mount Zion, New Jerusalem, cannot be operated and coexist with no dark forces next to it, underneath it, siphoning off energy. No darkness can be in the New Jerusalem, Zion, the holy city of America. Central Pyramid there. You got to go. That's what I'm here to tell you, children of Israel. At the time of which I'm speaking, America was not like it is today. Land contours were different, very different. Parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Eastern Kansas, Arkansas were underwater. Flood those areas. That's what you get right back up to Colorado, where your holy city is. Opening back to you, oh children of Israel, your Nazarenes. You're getting back your holy city. You're getting back your pyramid, your great pyramid, 4 times bigger than the one in Giza, Egypt, because America is the central of all parts of your planet. That's the first one. You are the firstborn. We're born on the first planet formation of land, America, Earth, that's what it's called, by the forefathers that were here originally. That's where they're at in Colorado. Denver picking up, Denver anchoring themselves, bunkering up for years and years. That done. Moving forward, Revelation 9 verse 14 tells you the 6th angel had sounded the trumpet. Loose those 4 angels. Get them out of their comfort zone. Kick over their TV. Kick over the furniture. Kick over their decoration. Kick over their altars. Kick over their sacrifices. Kick over their wickedness. Kick over all that they have built up in Denver. Kick them out of the United States. They're bound up in your Euphrates River. They thought that you didn't know, and you were never gonna know where the Euphrates was. That is Gulf of Mexico, going all the way up to Colorado, because those lands were covered by water. And now they're land, so we're gonna hide from them until this light show up when we have to go. Because they know once the Father said, you got to cut, they got to cut out of there. Gone, 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 gone. Revelation 9 verse 15. So they're gonna grab their spacecraft with the fake 4 faces in one and try to come fool you on the surface of the planet. That's why your father is giving you back your information of what he'll be coming in with, so you're not confused and you're not tricked by these tricksters who are going to come and try to tell you they're sent by the Father, hoping that you did not get this message, to know how to describe them, to know how to identify your fathers and his Ophanim messengers that are coming in the real MERKABAH. Revelation 9 verse 15. And the 4 angels that were kicked out of Denver, Colorado, shoved out of the Euphrates River, they were prepared, upset, angry, and vexed. 1 hour a day and 12 months. That's the 12 months I've been telling you all along, over and over. That 12 months when their wickedness gonna pour out, because they have to move out of North America, move out of Denver, Colorado, move out of the place where the Holy Land is, and go set up nest over by Central Asia. That's where they're going next to go set up, because they know once they get kicked out of the holy city, the holy city, all the prophets are gonna come back, turn loose on them. Oh, Enoch is coming back. He's coming back. Daniel is coming back. Ezekiel is coming back. They're all coming back to help us rid the planet of all these fallen beings who have been spreading darkness and wickedness. We are going to transmute this planet from darkness to light. That's the purpose of the planet as well, just as your purpose. That's what the planet purpose is too. That's why you're put on this planet, so both of you can work through your purpose at the same time. So 12 months, they're gonna try to kill as many people as possible, so they can have enough souls ready and waiting for them when they get a chance to reincarnate and come back to come give trouble and problems to everyone. They need you more than how you need them. That's why they have to force you to die and come live back with them. They give you all kind of nonsense to make sure they have enough souls and empty vessels to rule over when they come back again, taking you out of your caves now. Revelation 9 verse 15. And the 4 angels were loose. Those 4 fallen angel empire, Lucifer empire, the serpent empire, the dragon empire, the fallen angel empire, were cut loose. You have to cast out now. Time for you to go. Time for you to pack and go. Go find another place to be at. You cannot be in the holy kingdom of the children of Israel. He was kicked out. How much time was he given? And how much time was he given to do his final act after he got kicked out? How much time did he get? 12 months, as I've been telling you. There's a 12 months when the spiritual beings were gathered, delivered, and removed from the surface of the planet. So there's gonna be no one of righteousness on the planet at that time. That's why I keep telling you, get yourself ready, my children. You don't want to be there for that 12 months when this is set loose, cast out of his cave and turned loose on you, and you have no protection. You have no control over earth, air, water, fire, spirit to subdue these fallen angels. Lucifer, Leviathan, who's on the 3rd dimension, and at this time, during his 12 months, he's gonna teleport in Behemoth. 200 million of them coming down on your 3rd dimensional plane. You don't want to be here for that 12 months. That's when the Most High and the Lord will redeem their righteous seed, pull them off the planet, the surface of the planet, until the destruction and the disasters are done. Revelation 12:12, telling you, giving you his complete time that he's going to be underground, shoved out from underground to the surface of the planet, and then create more havoc. He has what? He has time, times, and half a time. 3.5 years in total to do his business, because he's going to have great wrath because he's being shoved out and he's being told your time is done. The 6,480 years are done. Time for you to pack up and leave. Time for the children of Israel to set up their kingdom on the Most High's land, America. Matthew 24:22. His time is going to cut short. He knows that already, so he has to make the best of that short time that he has to do his business to wrap things up, and he's not wrapping it up in a hurry. He's not wrapping it up willingly. He's not wrapping it up willingly, and he's not about to go willingly at all. He has to be forced out. Time will be shortened, because if I don't cut your time short, my elects won't be around to build my kingdom if I go at your speed and with your preference, Leviathan and Behemoth. But I'm not here to serve you, because you were set up to serve man, not the other way around. Man to serve you. You were set up to please and to serve man. This is what he's going to come with once he's kicked out of his hiding caves. This is what he's going to come with. Lucifer, when they get kicked out, and they're going to come up to the planet's surface, and they're going to come pretending like they are aliens, because they now have crafts that they were able to procure, to obtain from other civilizations that they were a part of, and they brought down, and it was frozen and locked in the surface of your planet. They unfreeze those crafts and coming back with them right now. These are magnetic crafts. They run on the magnetic current. They don't run off the traditional fossil fuel and the things they're giving you now. They have the technology to make sure you can move around electronic free gas and natural gas and any other gas they can come up with free. You don't need that on the planet. That's what we're moving to now, and they don't want you to make that leap to where they are, but we're going to leap over them, pretending to be alien. Once they get kicked out of where they are, they're going to come up on the surface, and the first thing out of their playbook is to inspire with fear. First thing they set up, make sure you fear me, and then I'm going to do what? I'm going to entice you with materialistic things. That's what they're coming up with. Playbook by playbook, that's always that they come with. Fear and material things. And most importantly, don't forget this one, because they start this part already offering cure for your virus. They're offering cure for your coronavirus when they set the virus loose themselves. So, do you trust? Do you believe that he's giving you cure when his job is to bring you fear and materialistic things and hold you in bondage? Anything that he gives you is to further lock you in bondage, especially now when he's being evicted from this planet and ruling over it. So everything he gives you is a suspect and is a potential to kill you or to make sure that he lock up your body for his fallen angels that he's going to teleporting on your third dimensional plane. So he's creating empty vessels to be occupied. So that's why he's coming up with cure, offering to help when he already the one who set the virus loose. He wants to take over now, and he has already taken over all the political leaders' position, because that's what Leviathan does. He slay all the leaders, kill all the leaders, and assume their role. He has the ability to transform, to put an illusion around himself, to appear as whomever he wants you to think he is. That's the ability he has. That's the ability the snake has. He can appear as anyone. He can appear as any man. Weren't we warned about this? Weren't we warned about this in the Emerald Tablet? Tablet 8, Keys of Mystery. Yet beware, the serpents still live. Yet beware, the serpents still live, I say, in a place that is open. A time signs to the world, and he'll come forth. During those 6,480 years, he has come forth. Unseen, he has walked among us as man, appearing as man. But they are not man, where those rites, where those sacrifices have been made. They were given access to appear in the third dimensional realm. Again, I say unto you, as time passes onward, they shall make their appearance again. They shall take the resemblance of man, but they are not man. So, for the past 6,480 years, they have been taking the resemblance of man and doing the deed as man, but they are not man. Let's move on, because we got warnings on top of warnings, both in the emerald tablets and in your holy Bible. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9. Know you not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High, that is waiting ready for you? Because the unrighteous, which are the Philistines, which are the Jezebels, which are the agents of Lucifer, serpent, Dagon, Leviathan, Behemoth, whatever name you want to give to them, they shall not inherit any place in the kingdom of the Most High. And they want the same for you. Want you to give up your birthright, to not be qualified to be in the kingdom of the Most High. So be not deceived by them, whatever name you want to pick. Serpent, Lucifer, Leviathan, Dagon, dragon, you pick a name. It's the same. Don't be part of their fornicating that they're putting to you. Don't be part of the idol worshiping that they're influencing you to be a part of. Don't be the adulterers that they want you to do. Practice all kind of sex and more sex. Can't get enough of sex. Pure sex they are putting onto you. All their F's they are throwing back at you. Feed, fornicate, fight or flight, and falsity, giving you lots of falsehood, lots of deception. Moving on, don't be effeminate. They're coming up with all kind of gender issue, all kind of gender misidentification. Don't be a part of that. That's their plan. Nor be any abuser. Do any bad things that the mankind, that's the name they're under in the Bible as well. Mankind, they're mimicking man. The resemblance of man. They are mimicking, resembling man. Mankind they are, but they are not man. Remember, you were warned in the resemblance of man. They shall come, appearing as man, but they are not man. They are mankind. Don't mix it up. Man or mankind. Man and mankind. They are mankind. They are profane. That's who they are. Warned to you in your Bible. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9. And this mankind, this serpent, the Luciferic beings shall come during Taurus, Aries, Pisces, when the star that's aligned with our planet is the Alpha Draconian star, moving all the way to the Polaris star. That's the dark time, the time of darkness, when these beings, the Luciferic beings, on the third dimension, Leviathan, and on the lower fourth, Behemoth, will do all these things to make sure you do not qualify to enter the kingdom of the Most High. But you got warning on top of warning. Emerald tablets of Thoth, Melchizedek, Jehovah. Tablet 8, the keys of mystery. The kingdom of shadow. That's what will appear during that 6,480 years. Speak I of the coming of the children of shadows, coming out of the shadows to rule mankind. Out of the great deep, they were called by the wisdom of earthmen, Man who seek power, call up these Luciferic beings. They come to you when they know you want that power and you're questing for that power. They come and entice you with that power. Call for the purpose of gaining great power. For in the past, before Atlantis existed, these Luciferic beings were running around, tempting man, enticing man, wanting man to call them up to come do their dirty deed. Now they're coming forth using dark magic. Men they were who used all kind of dark magic, calling up beings from the lower, which is the second dimension. That's why I tell you, Lucifer is in red. Red, which is a color, the vibratory color of the lower dimension, the second dimension, and the lower fourth dimension. These men are calling up these beings. Forth they came, these beings, in our procession of the equinox cycle. Alpha, Draconia star time, over Taurus, Aries, Pisces, they come up. Formless, they come up because they are spirits that were cast out and they are not aligned with the third dimensional of where the children of the Most High are. Formless they were of another vibration, red vibration, red vibration, red vibration, existing unseen by the children of earth, man. Man, they are unseen to you. Only through blood sacrifices they can come forth because they draw that energy from the blood that's being spilled. That's why they have you eating all kind of animals, spilling blood, your brother's blood, animal blood, because they draw energy from that blood. Only through blood could they be formed as beings. So they're gathering up the essence, the life force from that blood and manifesting themselves in a physical form to come do all kind of evil on your planet in your procession of the equinox time. Taurus, Aries, Pisces, 6,480 years. Only through man could they live in this world. Only through you they cannot exist in this world in their spirit form unless they come in a body where they can actually do things in the physical realm. So that's why they draw upon man and woman to get your body so they can manifest whatever they need to manifest in your time. In the form of man and woman, move they among us. Emerald tablet of those, tablet 8, the keys of mystery. Telling you exactly what I've been telling you what your Bible has been telling you, but only to the site where they are of man. That's only time and only place they can go and come and try to rule upon you. Serpent-headed, serpent-headed, serpent-headed. When the illusion was lifted from them, Tiabel Amet. Tiabel Amet, Tiabel Amet, lift that illusion, get rid of that illusion, cast away that illusion, lift that illusion off them. So when that illusion is lifted, you shall see them in their true form. Serpent-headed they are when the illusion has been removed, but appearing to man as men, but they are not. They are mankind, resembling man, but they are not man. Among men they come about. Crept they in the council, crept they in the political power, crept they in the social power, crept they in the religious power, crept they in the financial power, crept they in the food power, taking forms that are like man, slaying those leaders who were in that seat and taking their identity and appearing as that person when they are not. Slaying those leaders, those kings and queens of those kingdoms, taking their form and ruling in their place over man. That's what they've been doing. Only by magic could they be discovered. Only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to do what? To do what? What have they been doing to us? 6,480 years. To destroy man and rule in his place. To destroy you, O children of the Most High. And live your life in your place. And try to rule over you in that time. That's 6,480 years. But the time clock has run out, starting in Aquarius, the year 2000. Time to wrap up, O serpent. Time to go, O Lucifer and your friend. And your time is running short. He can appear as anyone. That's why the Most High gave you the word. And I gave you the word as well. So you can unmask that illusion that he cast over himself to look like a person when he's not that person. He has a snake head, feet and hands, and a snake head. And he cast that illusion to look like an actual man or woman. That's what he does. But Tiabel Amet, that's your Hebrew word to remove that illusion so you can see who is standing in front of you. So if anybody come to you in person, use that word to test who they are, because in these times, he's on the surface on the planet and he's going to try to infiltrate what the children of Israel have going on. He's going to try to take over the children of Israel. So you got to know who's coming to you at this time, no matter if they came to you before, because he's going to slay all who he can slay, all those who are following his plan. He's going to slay them because he has the authority, because you're following his plan to take over that vessel. Children of Israel, the true children of Israel, he cannot take you over. He cannot use any of that to take you over, because you're a child of the Most High and you have no empty vessel. That's why he's going to have to go to those who have taken his cure, those who are following his plan, and those who are afraid of him, and take them over. But Tiabel Amet, if you want to know who is standing in front of you, none of them can come in front of you and hide who they are. Once you see them in front of you, say the word. It take away that illusion and you can see them. If they decide to come while you're sleeping, if Behemoth decide to come in your dream, because that's what he does at night time, come in your dreams from the lower fourth, the same word, unmask Behemoth, and you will see who is standing in front of you in your dream. None of that can work. Lucifer and his fallen angel will immediately persecute the righteous seed, but that will not work. Stand strong in the name of the Most High. Stand strong in the name of the Lord. Didn't the Lord tell you, call upon my name and you shall be saved? Call upon my name and you shall be saved. So no matter who try to persecute you, no power over you. None of that. None of them have power over you. None of them have power over you. Didn't your father give you his protective word? Didn't he give it to you in Hebrew? Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. They gave it back to you in English, but English is not a sacred word. Hebrew is a sacred word. So when you say the word given to you in Isaiah 6 verse 3, holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. And if you say the same word given to you in Revelation 4 verse 8, holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. It's the same word given unto you in 2 Enoch 21. Holy, 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 Lord Sabaoth. Same word given unto you, O children of Ephraim. You got the word as well. You got it in English too. Holy, 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 Lord of hosts. Second Nephi chapter 16. Give you back the word, O children of Ephraim. Holy, 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 Lord of hosts, you got the word as well. And if you go to Testament of Abraham 3, verse 3, holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. Same word given back to you. You go to 3 Enoch 40, verse 2. And if you say the word given unto you in 3 Enoch 40, verse 2, holy, 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 Yod-He, Wad-He, Lord of hosts, Yod-He, Wad-He of hosts, Yod-He, Vav-He of hosts, Yod-He, Vav-He of hosts. You're saying the same word given back to you. And if you go to appendix of 3 Enoch 48b, you go there. Same word given back to you. Yod-He, Wad-He of hosts. Holy, holy, holy. It tells you it's the name of the Most High that's given to you. The first name of the Most High given back unto you. The first name of the Most High and of the Lord given back unto you, O children of Israel. It's your word, the name of the Most High you're calling upon. So these evil beings have to leave. It's the name that was chanted by the seraphim and the cherubim. They were chanting the name of the Most High as given unto you in Revelation 4 verse 8 and 2 Enoch 21. The name the seraphim and the cherubim was calling upon Yod-He, Wad-He of hosts. Yod-He, Wad-He of hosts. Holy, holy, holy. But all of these names are English names. You have to give it back in the Hebrew name. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebajot. They weren't saying it in English because English is a modern language. They weren't speaking in English. They're not speaking in English in the heavenly realm. They're speaking in Hebrew. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebajot, which is the name of the Most High that the angels call upon when they are giving their praises to the Most High. Holy, 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 the Most High Almighty. Holy, 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 sing the cherubim and the seraphim to the Most High. Holy, 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 Lord of hosts. You are saying the word, but you're not saying it using a sacred language, so the English version won't work. You gotta go back to your Hebrew word. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. You have to keep saying it. You have to keep saying the word because you're building up the energy associated with that word. Once the energy builds up, negative forces cannot remain for any length of time in the presence of that vibration generated from that word. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. They cannot stay in your presence. That's your protective light code. Negative forces cannot remain in your presence for any length of time once you use that code. Negative forces are exposed and can be destroyed once you use that code. And if they try to disrespect that code and not flee and get away from you, then they can be destroyed. They cannot disrespect that code, that protective light code given unto you, O children of Israel. It's your code. Kodawish, Kodawish, Kodawish. Adonai Sebayot. The code connects you back to the throne of the seraphim and the cherubim and of the Lord, the Most High, Yod-He, Wad-He. That's why the cherubim and the seraphim Give praises unto the Most High, the Lord of hosts, Yod-Heh-Wad-Heh, of hosts, Kodosh, 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 Adonai, Yod-Heh-Wad-Heh, Kodosh, 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 Adonai, Sebayoth, Kodosh, 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 Adonai, Sebayoth, Kodosh, 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 Adonai, Sebayoth. Children of Israel, that's your word, your protective light code word given unto you for your protection against all negative forces, whether they come in person, in appearance to you, or they come in your dream. The code works the same. Kodosh, Kodosh, Kodosh. Adonai, Sebayoth. Same effect. They have to obey it and cannot disrespect it, no matter when you use it, in your sleep or wide awake. Same effect. Kodosh, Kodosh, Kodosh. Adonai, Sebayoth. They cannot remain for any length of time around the children of Israel, the Adamic seed, who use their protected light code. Darkness cannot conquer that light, the code given unto the Adam seed, the Adamic seed, the children of Israel, Jacob, Judah, Ephraim. That's your word. So don't let these leviathan and behemoth give you any fear. You got nothing to fear. Your code is given to you. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because your art, your knowledge and wisdom, Most High and of the Lord, is with me. Your art is with me. Is not you are. Yes, he is with you, but he sent you his art, his code, his knowledge of his code, so you can use it, oh children of Israel, to make sure you are protected at all time. This is where he's coming, O children of Israel. The Seal Book of Mormon, chapter 4. Now with the purpose of the people of the covenant, Jacob, Israel, Judah, Ephraim. I'm talking to you now. I'm talking to you. So you can no longer be lied to. Be lied to. No more lies being told to you. In the last days, yes, before Enoch returned and help us to empty out the building of these fallen beings, you, O children of Israel, the watchers will come down to you when they were driven out of the vicinity of their caves underneath the earth. That's when they're coming out. When the Most High uses power of earth to create earthquakes and disruption of where they're living, they got to come up to the surface of the planet to come tell you lies. But you got the warning early. So there are some beings coming to come tell you lies, and you have a way to identify who they are. Say the word, Tiabel Amet, Tiabel Amet, Tiabel Amet, your Hebrew word given back to you to unmask any of these beings, Leviathan or Behemoth, who are coming to you. That's the word that unmasked them. You think the Most High and the Lord send you down here empty-handed, oh children of Israel? No, he did not send you here empty-handed. So when they're driven to the surface of the earth, they will send out their signs. That's what this message is about. Lucifer's signs and plan. The earth one and the heaven one. Signs promising to cure disease, cure your COVID. That's what he promised. That was the first one. But he didn't tell you. COVID, the Hebrew word for it spelled backward is debuk. They took your Hebrew word, debuk, and turn it backwards and spell your COVID. What is debuk? Debuk is when you take out the spirit that's already in the body, leave the vessel empty, and send in an evil spirit to occupy that vessel, occupy that body. So that's what his COVID is, to make sure you get the cure that's going to eject your spirit from the body, your spirit from that vessel, and make it ready for those spirits he will be teleporting in to your third dimension and dropping them in your empty body because you have volunteered your body to be a part of that when you took his vaccine. So go back to the Most High and the Lord and tell them that you need some help. Repent unto them. Ask them to forgive you of what you have done. Make these things not be a part of your life. Give up anything that you were doing that's outside of the plan of the Lord. Give up your unrighteousness. Give up wickedness. Give up your lust for material things. Go back to your father. Tell him you're sorry and you're ready to move along the path. Give you that guide of how to make sure you can undo whatever they had done to you with their vaccine. That's what they're coming to do. Their second plan of action with the support of Satan. You remember who I told you Satan was? Man that's executing the plan of Lucifer. So he set up man, Cain, Benelli, and they're guiding other man, which are your world leaders. They don't take over bodies that are of no importance. They take over leaders' bodies, kings and queens, major politicians, major bankers, major financial people, major religious people. Only the majors they take over, not the small fries, as they put it. So Satan is going to take over the rulership himself because his vessel will be possessed by the Luciferic beings and the fallen angels who are operating those vessels. But you cannot know who they are until you use the word Tiabel Amet. Tiabel Amet. Tiabel Amet. Time to go, oh Lucifer and your friend. And your time is running short. Running out of time. Words, that's why you get the words. Words only a man can pronounce. Words only a man can pronounce. Words only a woman can pronounce. Words mankind cannot pronounce. Word the satanic beings. Word the Luciferic beings. Word the reptilian. Word Dagon. Word Leviathan. Word Behemoth cannot pronounce. Let me give you an explanation given in the Emerald Tablet. Tablet 8, Keys of Mystery. By Dr. Doriel, the beings called up were formless as only the consciousness was brought up and the body must be formed. Only the spirit was brought up and the body has to be formed. That's why they do blood sacrifice, so they can draw up your essence to form body and to go up in your body. They like the elementals. They like the other ghosts that they call upon, separated from their own cosmic consciousness and creative power, and were not able to combine with our earth cycle. They come in because they had not developed the primal need to move through curves. They can only move on a straight line. That's why I told you before, a circle, they cannot cross a circle. They cannot cross a circle. If you know how to shape a circle around you, they cannot penetrate that circle. They can only move in a straight line. So therefore, the primal curve which you came in this cycle with, that you have that power given unto you by the Father to form circles, because you waited your turn to come into our cycle at the appropriate time. You never jailbreak it and come in unannounced, uninvited, and trying to take over nothing. That's what they did. So only by will of man and only by extracting the spirit from your blood could they take form. So they need you in order to come in and take a body and try to rule. So that's why they make sure you don't know about them. And you go on about your business thinking everything is all right and everyone around you is the same, man and woman. No, these beings are hiding in the shadows. Kingdom of shadows taking over behind your back. The masters drove them back during the time of the Atlantis, but they still remain here. They all weren't cleared out. Some remained in the places that were built to keep them by man, and some by the masters, coming forth only when their name was called. They come forth in your third dimension to come grant the wicked men that are asking for wicked things to be done. They come forth because sacrifices have been made to bring them forth and calling their name. They took on the apparent form of man, looking like man, but they are not man. Get that through your head. They are not man, but their actual appearance was the body of a man or woman with what? A serpent head with what? A serpent head with what? A serpent head, I tell you. They were able to cast hypnotic glamour around themselves to appear and to assume the features of man and woman, but they are not. It is this which forms a basis for the belief of the hypnotic power of the serpent, but they assumed the forms of the leaders who were secretly slain. They killed the leaders secretly so you wouldn't know they were killed, and they immediately take the look of that leader and come lead in place of them so you wouldn't know. Only by the word Tiabel Ahmed. Only by the word Tiabel Ahmed. Only by the word Tiabel Ahmed could you remove that illusion that they put around themselves. If you're standing in front of them, or they come in front of you, or within your vicinity, you remove that illusion with the word of power. They assume the form of the leaders, and the men who call them up, they rule together. They rule you together. They rule the planet together. But the time is done. The time is done. The time is done. That's what the Most High and the Lord have declared. They had all of the appearance of men. Everything is there as a man. But there was one word that they could not pronounce. One word that they could not pronounce. No matter how and how hard they tried, they could not pronounce that word. This word they were unable to pronounce was given to the children of men by the masters, and I've given you back the word because you deserve to know your word now. Time for you to free up yourself. You cannot move forward freely if you're in bondage and embodied by the serpent. Therefore, what happened during the Atlantis time? What happened? These words were taught by the masters to man, and it became law. It became a law. This word, every man that's ruling in a political office, in a financial office, in a food office, in a social power office, in a political power office, in a religious office, he had to say that word. Every lunar month, he had to say that. Every new moon, he had to say that word. Had to say the word. If you cannot say the word, if you cannot pronounce the word, you lost your head immediately. Your neck was gone. You were put to death because they know who you are. You identified, isolate, and neutralize the serpent with the word, because they cannot pronounce that word. That's the time you're moving back to now, people, where you're getting back your knowledge. That's why, children of Israel, I say unto you, if anyone try to rule over you during the time, if even now or in the 12 months when you shall be on this planet, by yourself, without any spiritual people guiding you, whoever coming to rule over you, better know this word. He better know the word before he can rule over you. But we're not done yet, oh emerald tablet of those, tablet 8. The keys of mystery continue. But know you that the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil, able to lift the illusion, able to lift the hiding from the face of the serpent and show him for what he is, show him that he's a man with a serpent head. Came there to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. The serpent cannot pronounce that word. So if he cannot pronounce that word, that will clearly identify who he is. Pronouncing that word is what is going to separate him from being a man. Then you were able to lift the veil, the illusion, the disguise from off the face of Lucifer and all his fallen angels that were in the serpentine state, resembling man, but they were not. The illusion was lifted from them, and you were able to cast him out from your 5 divine laws, your head, your connection back to your Most High, your right hand, your political power. You threw him out of your political leadership, your left hand, your social power. You threw him out of your nation. Your feet, you took away his power over your finances and your economy and your food. You kicked him out of your food to make sure he doesn't give you no more fake food and flesh which he eats and wants you to eat and break the rule of your father. You kicked him out of that. You cast him out of your form of living, your form of government, and you free up yourself, and you free up yourself, and you free up yourself with the word kininigen, with the word kininigen, with the word kininigen. That's the word the Father gave back to you, saying, time, O children of Israel, time, O children of Jacob, time, O Judah, time, O Ephraim, time, even you Gentiles, time for you to know the word, to get Lucifer and his fallen angels and Behemoth, his friends that are in the lower fourth, coming down to you. Time to get them out of your kingdom, so you can have the kingdom of the Most High given back to you, free of all of Lucifer and his fallen angels stain, appearing as man when they are not man. They are mankind. That's the way you got rid of mankind. And you got a bonus word in Judges 12 verse 6. Then said they unto him, then say they unto the fallen angel. Then say they unto the Luciferic follower. Then say they unto the serpent. Say now Shibboleth. Say now Shibboleth. Say now Shibboleth. And he said Shibboleth. And he said Shibboleth. Not Shibboleth, he said Shibboleth. For he could not pronounce the word right. Because again, he's of the Luciferic serpent, and they cannot pronounce the word that only a man can pronounce. And what did they do? They took him and slew him, same as the story in the Emerald tablets. If you think it was a one-off and you think it was a joke, in your Bible, telling you exactly what you're gonna do in your time, O children of Israel. Don't be afraid. Use the words that your Father gives you. You have the power to unmask them. You have the power to move that illusion. Tia Belamet. Tia Belamet. Tia Belamet. If you want to chase them away temporarily, you say, hey, Corregor, Corregor. Corregor. That word chases them away. If you want to, make sure they can't come around you and stay around you. Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. Kodowish, Kodowish, Kodowish. Adonai Sebayot. If you don't want them around you at all, if you want to know who they are Kininigen, 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 Shibboleth, 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 That's the word given back to you that your Father wants you to know that only you can pronounce that word. Stand strong, children of Israel. Children of Israel, if you get stuck here during that 12 months, because some of you will not listen to what's being told to you and shrug it off. But in the 12 months, you're gonna need this information that I am telling you. Anyone that you going to assign to rule over you during those 12 months, in better can say this word, Kininigen. Better can say this word, Kininigen. Better can say this word, Kininigen. Or put him through Judge 12 test. If him cannot say, Shibolet. If he cannot say, Shibolet. If he cannot say, Shibolet. Then he's of Leviathan or Behemoth, because they cannot pronounce those words. They cannot pronounce those words. They cannot pronounce those words. That's how our forefathers were able to identify and to isolate who is who and who is not of Israel. Your neck gone. Who is not of Israel? Your head gone. Who is not of Israel? Your head gone. Know your words, O children of Israel. Remember your words, O children of Israel. Your word to remove illusion. Your word to chase away the demonic forces. Your word only you can say. Your light protection word. Remember your words, children of Israel. Know that you can say your words vocally, or you can say them mentally. Either way, same effect. Know that you can say your word while you're wide awake, or when you're sleeping, or when you're meditating, you can say your word. Same effect. Know that it's the same result, whether sleeping, wake up, meditating, same result. Whether you say it vocally or you say it mentally. Whether you say it vocally or you say it mentally. Same effect. Know your word, O children of Israel. Stand strong in the name of the Most High and of the Lord, who has given us back their words of protection. When these leaders come among you, my people, O children of Israel, you have all that you need to identify who is leading you. Your Father wants you to know now. Children of Israel, I'm raising you up to build a kingdom, and you cannot let Leviathan and Behemoth running up and down in your kingdom. You have to identify them, isolate them, and neutralize them. That's what you are here to do, O children of Israel, in these last days. Stand strong, be strong, stay strong. If the Most High is for you, who can be against you? Stand strong. No enslaving for the children of Israel. None of that working for you, oh children. And the reason why you're getting back the word, the reason why you're getting back these words, to know who they are, because children of Israel, they're going to send you a familiar face. One that you always cuddle up to. One that you always take in, and you grab him up and say he's our leader. You gave him red carpet. You gave him the royal treatment. But he's coming back, because whoever sent him the first time, he's sending him back again to fool you up. And this won't work. One shall reign, whom those who dwell on earth do not expect. But he's the one who is reigning. He reigned then, and he has a bigger role coming up. You will know when he comes. If you use your word, Tia Belamet, if you see him up front, close and personal, use the word Tia Belamet. If he's promising to come lead you, and he cannot say those two words, Kininichen, Shibolet. If he cannot say those words, no, he has some running up and down to do very, very fast. So hopefully him come wearing track shoes. Hopefully he comes wearing running shoes, because he's going to have to run if he cannot say those words. Or if that word that removed the illusion, put him right in front of you, more running to do. Therefore, when they are kicked out of the sea of Sodom, the Euphrates rivers, they shall be cast out. They shall be cast out. One of them shall assume a face that you are familiar with, and come and try to rule over you, O children of Israel. You do not expect him to be one of them, but he is them. He's a Japhetam. He's a Japhetam. He's a Japhetam. A mother who is Gentile, the Japhethite, a Caucasian. And his father is a Hamite, a Hamite. You put the two together, Japhet and Ham, Japhet Ham. That's who is coming to you. You know his name. You know his name very well. So, Keys of Enoch 319 106. The city structures of light. That's when your pillar of light comes. Shortly before that, Japhetam, the person who's Japhetam, who's gonna show up on your planet pretending to be of the aliens in spacecraft. They shall come and try to rule over you again, oh man, on the third dimensional plane. They shall come with head religion, political right hand. You see? That's why when we read the beast was cast upon the earth, he gave you something to worship, which is your head religion, and he had power over you, the right hand power, political power. That's where you got the mark, in your head and your right hand. So he's coming to the surface to fix up those marks some more. Your right hand, your political hand, and your head, your religion. He's going to strengthen himself and gain back control over those in an effort to keep you re-enslaved. Keys of Enoch 319107. This will take place when these flying crafts, his spaceship, his saucers that he found in all kind of different underground ice landscape, and he dug them up, and also others that he had hiding in other caves, he's gonna bring them to the surface of your planet and instantly try to put you under fear that he's going to attack you. He's going to wage war against you, and he's gonna offer you all kind of money. No man can buy or sell unless he has my material things. The mark again, the three marks that he's coming to fix up again. Material things. If you don't have my material things, you cannot be a part of my kingdom. That's what he's coming back with. First, he's going to chop your head off with religion. Another false Chrislam that he's creating for you. Your head gone. Your right hand, he's going to try to take that with political force and war. And he's going to say, I'm going to give you digital money, and you can't use or do or accommodate or live or do anything without my digital money. You cannot be a part of my system. Can't get my materialistic things. Three things he's going to tie you up with. But stand strong, O children of Israel. Your father has given him a short time. It's 12 months to do all his biddings. Know that it's not permanent. So no cave in. Do not cave in. Do not weaken. Stand strong and hold that fence strong. As a matter of fact, during that time, O children of Israel, the 12 months, you shall form an army. An army which surround the states of Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. You shall have your great army to protect your borders, the safe zone. So none of these things can come into your safe zone, oh my people. But moving on, children of Israel, my chosen seed, stand strong. The ones who get through on the first gathering and taking off the surface of that planet, stand strong. The ones who didn't get picked up on the first round, there's a second round waiting for you. So stand strong. Go to the city of Goshen, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. That's where your great army shall be. That's where your protection shall be. Go there, and no matter who try to persecute you, they cannot have any power over you. Stand strong and be strong in the name of the Most High and of the Lord. Yes! Second Ezra 1, verse 9 to verse 11. 4 for the children of Israel, the children of Jacob, have not obeyed my laws that I give unto them. There are 5 divine laws. There are 2 statutes. I gave them that, and I gave them their 7th principle. But they decided to rebel against my law. How long shall I put up with them? How long shall I endure the children of Israel and Jacob breaking my law? My law. They are the ones who I have given all the great benefits. I made them rulers of the planet. For their sake, I throw down, overtake, trod down many kings. For the children of Israel, I struck down Pharaoh king, which is who? The president of the United States of America in your modern time. That's who I struck down for them. And his servants, all his people running his political office, his church religion branch, his food branch, his pharmaceutical branch, his social branch, its economic branch, its big bank branch, its usurers branch, its money changers branch. Throw them down, and his army headed up by the military complex. I struck them down before, and I will throw them down again. I have destroyed all nations, big and small, for the children of Israel. Right before their eyes have done these things. When are you going to return unto the Lord? I have slain all your enemies. When are you gonna return unto the Lord? How long shall I put up with your stiff-neckedness? How long you gonna go without returning unto the Lord? Yes, I am asking you. I keep asking you over and over. When you're going to return? Are you gonna wait until the last minute when you get late and the gate shut on you and the Lord said, I know you're not. Get behind me. I do not know you. Then you're gonna be full of weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth and blame everyone for your mistake except yourself. How long shall I endure you? How long before Jacob return? How long before Israel return? Give up your wickedness, Israel. Give up your out of balance, Israel. Return, O Jacob. Put away your wickedness, your evil, your out of balance with my law, the whored up, fornicating, liquor that you've been following up from the fallen ones. How long shall be backsliding away from the path that I have laid out for you? How long you're gonna do all these things in my sight? You think I'm not seeing you when you're doing all your wickedness, your abomination, your breaking of my law? How long? Asking you over and over before you get the picture so you don't have to be removed. How long? Find your way back. Return unto the Lord. Return unto the Lord. Give up all the wrong things you know you have been doing. Go back to your law. 5 divine law. That's the first step where you started. Your 5 divine law. Genesis 1, verse 28 and verse 29. Those are your law. And when you're practicing that law, you practice it with love. Love the Lord with all your thoughts. Love your brothers and your sisters, your fellow man and your fellow woman with all your heart, as if you're loving yourself. The same way you love yourself. The same way you love them. The same way you want to be treated. The same way you treat them. How long? Yes, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? The Seal Book of Mormon, chapter 4, verse 39 is coming. The respect of the Lord will come upon all nations, for all will see the Lord cross in the sky with his entourage of MERKABAH. Biosatellite, MERKABAH, over your sky, blocking out your sky, mothership in the background, flaming carriage, as they are called, fiery wheels, as they are called, whales within whales, as they are called, angels and fiery flames, coming for the children of Israel, as soon as the news will spread. MERKABAH in your sky, not flying saucer. Those are gone, 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 gone. When the MERKABAH show up, fire in your sky. You hear me? Yes, news shall spread. The Lord has descended upon his people, the righteous seed. That's why I'm telling you, return unto the Lord. So this event does not miss you. Does not miss you. And enter the threshold of the temple. Those will be erected for his name in the what? The last day, 2021 to 2027. Telling your children of Israel, the real space MERKABAH ship will be coming to your planet, a whole bunch of them, with an entourage of orphans. They shall proceed to the place predetermined, Zion, Denver, Colorado, where your pyramid is. Zion, that's where they're going to. No, Jerusalem, firmly decided. That's where they're going to. Those will receive the city of Enoch, which is at that location in the pyramid of America, Denver, Colorado, in another dimension of time right now. But at this time right here, everything shall be seen by you. How long? Before you change your way, make yourself ready for this event coming. Not the fake flying saucer, fallen angels and demonic forces and world government trying to lie and deceive you with saying they are out of space. The only place they're out of is their mind. Yes, children of Israel and Jacob, I tell you again, return unto the Lord before this event occur and catch you outside of the law and the commandment of the Most High, and you shall be shut out. I don't want that fire. That's why I'm sounding the trumpet right now. Stand strong, oh children of Israel. Stand strong, oh children of Jacob. Stand strong. Levites, shout it out. Sound the trumpet. Stand strong, Ephraim. Stand strong. The Gentile, Caucasian, in the name, all of you. In the name, all of you. In the name of the Most High. Ela, Yah, Yod, Het, Vahu, Het. Elohim, Netta, Raf, Netta, God in your modern day name. Kodowish, Yod, Het, Vahwe, Seba Jot, Kodowish, Elohim, Seba Jot, and in the name of the Lord Thoth, Melchizedek, Yehovah, Adonai, Kodowish, Adonai, Seba Jot. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you again for declaring the ending at the beginning, letting us know you are giving us back our words of protection, our words of power. So these demonic forces can't subdue us anymore. And you're sending back your orphanages of light with your MERKABAH vehicles to come for your righteous seed, ready and waiting for you, my Lord. Thank you forever and forever and forever.